Hey everyone, it's Justin. Um, we're all going through this quarantine right now, and I feel a little nutty. And I know I cannot be the only one. I know a lot of you feel that way, and it's hard. It's terrifying going to the grocery store. It's having to feel like you have to, well, you do, they're saying you have to, and put like something over your face, and masks are very hard to find, and so put a handkerchief over your face, a towel over your face, a t-shirt. It's scary. One thing I told my best friend Lisa, I said, I'm never going to take going to the grocery store for granted again. When I have my freedom back, when we as a country have our freedom back, I am never going to take that for granted ever again. I am going to remember this, and I'm going to learn from it, because this is pretty significant, what we're going through right now, what we're facing in our life. So, as hard as it is, we will get through it, and we will come out stronger. I have no doubt about that. For people with issues like I have, PTSD and other mental issues, it's harder for us. People with anxiety and depression, it's harder for us. People with other mental health problems that are more stigmatized, that I really don't want to say out loud right now because the stigma is so bad, which I will talk about at some point, but it just makes it just accelerates everything. So this video isn't about that, although I do want to talk more about that at some point. But I'm alone. I'm here at the house. There's not a lot to do besides TV and the internet. I have my best friend Lisa to talk to. I have Tim to talk to. But beyond that, I really don't have a lot of people in my life. So I'm bored. They're busy. Let's do this. Let me just show you what I want to show you. Okay. So when I was about 27, which was 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, which is about, I didn't count that right. Which was about 4.5 years ago, I started losing my hair. I started, much worse receding hairline. I had it back here. I can't really show you right without moving the camera, and I never got that camera set up right. But anyway, I had, I was getting a bald spot right here, and, my hair was receding, and I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen. I'm an amateur at this, so give me time. But anyway, yeah, things were just getting really bad. I mean, and I love my hair. I like the natural color of it. And losing my hair really was having an effect on me. And I said, okay, well, I've got to fix this. So I started, experimenting with different things, and, some things worked a little bit or seemed to, or maybe it was placebo, and some things just clearly weren't working. And I have tried so many different things, and actually I have grown my hair, I say about 20% since it was starting to, maybe closer to 30%, since it was starting to recede, and it still is a little bit, but it's a lot better than it was. So I'm not going to talk about everything I do today because it's way too much. I want to talk about a specific product that I recently discovered in January. It's, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's a new company called LockRX. They launched the first of this year, and I immediately was one of their first customers. I'm like, oh, this sounds fantastic. Okay, great. It's a system for the inner body, for inner health, for gut health, for, inflammation in the body. Also, they have healthy hair pills for vitality of the hair, and a block system to, prevent hair from falling out. And, I've been doing it's a system. You do like the defense for 2 weeks, and then you do the block and guard for 4 weeks. So, I've done it for about 3 times now. And let me tell you, my hair definitely, I can tell a difference. It just does have more vitality and everything. But today I want to talk about defense. This is defense. It's the first line of defense for treating hair loss. Gut health is so incredibly important. And gut inflammation, when your gut is not working properly and everything's not working in perfect synergy in your system, you're going to notice effects physically, whether it's your hair, your skin, everything. It's just, you will have more hair loss. You will have, not as glowy, healthy, radiant skin. And you will notice other physical things. It's just how it is. Gut health is the first line of defense for your whole body, period. Inner, outer, it's gut health is that important, that vital. So, I just want to say real quick, I'm not being endorsed for this. I'm not getting anything in return for this. This is totally my opinion. This is totally me taking my personal time out. I'm a nobody. Nobody knows who I am. Nobody really cares. So this is me. This is just me telling you my true, honest opinion. This product is gold to me. I use it for 2 weeks. Every morning, I drink a 32-ounce glass of water every morning in general. And then when I get done, I just, wait about an hour and have breakfast. So what I've been doing is I've been putting Defense into my water every morning, first thing in the morning. Now there's 2 things here. Drinking water first thing in the morning is going to get everything moving. It's just going to get you when you wake up, you're dehydrated, you're tired, you're still not feeling it. So drinking water replenishes, everything. Your hydration levels, it gets everything moving down here. And then you add this to the water first thing. That's what I do anyway. And you can add it to a smoothie or a shake or anything you want to do. But adding Defense, wow. Do I really feel it clean me out? And I'm just being raw here. It really does clean you out. And it really, you can just feel it. You can feel like it's getting that inflammation of the gut out. You can feel it's cleansing. You can feel it's just such a good product. And again, I'm not being endorsed for this. No one who knows who I am. But I love this. Of all the things I do to my hair, this is the first line of defense for my hair. Protecting my hair, preventing hair loss. It just all circles back to the gut. Now, I have to look over here at my paper because I don't remember everything it has in it, obviously. But it has marine minerals, amino acids, prebiotics, botanicals. It is just a total body inflammatory response to your whole core system. Again, it's part of a 6-week plan. You do it with their block and guard too, but I use all of it. But I'm starting with the first line of defense here. This is the first thing. This is the core. This is the core concept of it all. So it also, does treat other health-related issues beyond hair loss. You know, it it flags and targets other health issues that you may be having with your gut. Um, there's a lot that, like I said, the gut can cause all kinds of problems. So this is not only for your gut, but it's also a preventative measure and maybe even a regrowth measure for your hair and having healthy hair and a healthy scalp. So, again, I just mix this in my water every morning, drink it. Within 30 minutes, I'm going to the bathroom, and then all throughout the day, I can feel it. And I just go to the bathroom. Just being raw. Yeah. It is that potent. It is that good of a product. And after 14 days, you start your block and guard. And that's just the core concept of LockRX, Healthy Inner Plan. They have an outer plan too. I tried their outer plan, but it's extremely expensive. I cannot afford $230 a month for a hair serum that I have to buy every single month. I tried it. I tried to keep it up, but it was more than I could afford. Way more than I could afford. They got other things too that they have, that they keep developing and things. But I think the inner plan is what works best for me. And for my outer plan, I will share more of in the future of what I do outside. I also do other things inside. But first line of defense, LockRX Defense Healthy Gut Plan. Healthy hair plan for gut health. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, because gut health is that important and it does affect everything you do, your whole entire system. Like I said, everything just has to work in perfect synergy. Thanks for watching, and I really appreciate it. And I really just want to say one more thing about, I know a lot of us are feeling really isolated and depressed right now, but, no matter what is going on in the world, we're never really alone. We're never truly, truly alone. So, we may feel very alone at times, but we're never alone. Faith has definitely helped me get through some of the issues and things I've had to deal with these past few weeks. And, not going to the gym has been hard on me. It was my outlet for stress and anxiety. But we're going to get through this. We're going to come out stronger together. And I love all y'all. I don't care whether you like me or not. I love you all. And I'm just so glad if you got all the way through this. I'm just glad you watched this video. I love you all. Stay safe and stay healthy.